All right, I think I fixed the stream. Hopefully it's a little bit less laggy. The quality is not as good, but sorry, at least this like hopefully is not lagging anymore. Let me also grab my phone just so I can make sure that everything is looking fine now, just so that I'm not freezing again. But yeah, I'm going to pick back up with my floral mini ears that I have been making. So I've been making ears like this. I'm going to make some, but in blue for my sister. So back to it. So right now I have the headband and I have the ears glued on. So now I'm just going to try to add in the flowers. And then, of course, thank you to those who rejoined me from my other stream. Sorry for the technical difficulties. But I will be doing a giveaway for an extra pair of these ears made with the extra like flowers that I have. So if you're interested, just send me like a DM, send me like a whisper, so I know you're interested, and I will pick someone to send the extra pair to. And I'll send like a note as well if you'd like. But back to making this pair. So I am going to go in with, I had cut a flower off that I wanted to use. I don't know where it is. I'm sitting next to it. So I'm trying to think if I want to put one, like do like one in the center or have two that are like slightly off center. It was really weird. I don't know what that noise was. I hope my AirPods are connected to this. They might not be. Maybe. Who are they connected to? Hopefully this. I don't know. Okay. Well, I'm trying to figure out if I want to have the flowers centered. I think I'm going to do like two here. I think I'm going to, instead of just having one flower in the center, I think I'm going to do like two flowers that are here. I think that's cute. I think I'm going to do that. So let me add some hot glue here to this. This is definitely a big like hot glue mess. So the flowers are here to help. So let me put this one on. I'm trying to put them up like a little higher just so that they're not like buried as much like when you put them on, so that they're not like, I don't know, so that I guess like your hair is not hiding them is the best way to describe it. So I'm trying to put these up a little bit higher, just making sure that the stems are glued down. I'm gonna have to cut a little bit off this one. Well, I'll do that once the glue dries. So I think it's starting to look cute. It's kind of giving me like Cinderella vibes here, kind of Aurora vibes. I'm hopefully going to try to order some fairy lights so that I can wrap the fairy lights around and, I don't know, have these light up, because I really like the pair of light up ears that I make. The problem is like the box is just like huge on the back of these, and like I would never like tell someone where, like, these are so heavy. But like I loved the pearl lights. Like I just had to do it for the pearl lights. Like maybe this is something I would just like take pictures in and like leave them at the hotel. But these ones with the flowers are just so much more lightweight, and I think they look super cute. Like I try to make something that's kind of tropical. But we are making the blue ones for my sister because she likes blue. So I'm going to just try to make it so the flowers kind of alternate just every other here. I'm also trying not to cut myself with the scissors, which I did the first pair of ears that I made. But each of these bunches of flowers was only like $5 at Target, or not Target, at Michael's. Oh my gosh, losing my mind. But they're super pretty. These are actually, I feel like, kind of similar to each other. But for me, it was just kind of a battle of like, a lot of the flowers are super cute, but they're super big because they're meant to be like put in like a vase. So not like to be put on like a headband. And some of the flowers were like also super small, or I just feel like they looked super fake. Like these ones, I feel like they don't look super fake. I mean, They look a little bit fake. They don't look, I don't feel like they look super fake. All right, I'm gonna glue on the next flower. Just trying to think about placing just so that there's like a good amount of like petal from the next flower showing. I'm gonna have to go back and trim these stems, but in the back, but I think this is a good amount of spacing. I also have to think about whether I want to go back at the end and add in like leaves, because I added in leaves to this one. I think it's like a really cute like Lilo and Stitch kind of tropical vibe, but I don't know if I'm gonna want to do that with this one, because I feel like it's kind of just like really nice like Cinderella vibe, and I like that. So I think this one I might not go back and do flowers on or leaves on, TBD. Okay, this one's still hot, so I'm not gonna cut that. I'm gonna go in with another blue flower just so that I can keep alternating. This has like become like my weird hobby. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna go in, I guess, with one of these smaller ones that I cut off here. I think that still looks pretty decent. I don't know, are there any bigger ones that I want up top maybe? Just so I can think a little bit more about spacing. Maybe this flower has like no stem on it. Maybe this bigger one I want up towards the top actually. All right, I'm gonna go in with this bigger flower actually, just because it's towards the top. Oh, this one's moving. Okay. And a little bit of glue here. And then place this one so that it's not smushing too much in the next flower, but it doesn't leave a gap. So I think like that looks good. Okay, definitely hot gluing my thumb to this. That's okay. My thumb can be removed from this. Just reinforcing this glue in the back. You saw the back of this, it's pretty like horrific looking with the glue, but doing the best we can. All right. Okay, there's actually is like a little bit of space between some of these flowers. I'm just gonna have to like push their petals out a little bit or something, but not too bad so far. It's not too bad. These flowers have a lot of petals, so I can always just kind of like push them to like cover any sort of like sparser spots like that. Problem solved. So, all right, next I'm gonna go in with a white flower, probably not like a huge one, maybe something that's like smaller, I guess. Oh, these are kind of big, so I guess it's gonna have to be, I guess, one of these moderately sized ones. All right, and I'm going to, actually I probably should go in with a blue, because this side that I did with the white is, the glue's dry on this one. Try to clip the extra stem off that's on here. Come on, scissors, please work. All right. You don't want to do it, I see. All right, that sounded promising. No, it's not. Okay. I'll maybe have to try to find some, oh my God, I think I just broke my scissors. I'm gonna have to go in with something and try to cut this extra stem off. Or maybe I just fold it back in. I don't know, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to find something to cut this stem piece off with, because it's definitely like sticking out of like the back right here. But I'm gonna go in with another blue flower here. And, oops, I don't want to set this hot glue gun back down on my desk. I'm going to go in with a blue flower here. Just make sure they're like close enough that there's like a good amount of space between them, so there's no gap. Perfect. I think that looks good there. Then I'm going to go around the back and just reinforce with a whole bunch of glue here. I am currently making floral Minnie Mouse ears. It's a little bit harder to see because, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. So I am making floral Minnie Mouse ears. So hopefully they're going to end up looking like these when I'm done. Just so, you know, something cute to wear to Disneyland. It's hard to see like the ears because they're just wire, but I am making my own floral mini ears just because, I don't know, I feel like I really love the floral look. And so I am making some for my sister who, she likes blue. So I am making some in blue for her. But this, I feel like it's definitely giving me Cinderella vibes. So it's going to come out cute. I'm also doing a giveaway for another pair of ears that I have not made yet with the extra flowers that I have. So please send me like a DM if you're interested in those. Okay, I glued this flower on a little bit crooked, but that's okay. We'll just have the flower next to it kind of push this back into place here. So I think like that's gonna look cute. So I'm going to cut off some of this stem so I don't run into the problem I had with the other flower, but I definitely feel like I broke my scissors. But that's okay, worse things have happened. Alright, I'm gonna try to glue this on without burning myself. Alright. Gluing this flower on. I am going to hold this one in place because I feel like some of these other flowers, I have not been holding them in place when I'm gluing them, and they're moving. I feel like for me, I don't want to do too much flower. I don't know. I feel like I normally go to like the end of the ear and then I like consider that good. I think on these, like, I think I just barely covered like the end of the ears. Like there's still quite a bit of headband just because, I don't know, I don't want too much of a flower look, but pretty happy with how this one's coming out so far. I don't know. I feel like it's very, very Cinderella vibes. I keep saying that, but I feel like it's very Cinderella vibes. I feel like so much of Disneyland, I always think of like the Mickey and Minnie, like red and black, but I don't know, the blue I think is going to be like a really interesting twist, and hopefully my sister likes this. If not, I don't know. I mean, it was like free for her, I guess, so nothing to do about that. I am trying to use like smaller white flowers on this, but I feel like a lot of these are all really good size, which that's not a bad thing. So I'm going to try to place this one over a little bit just so that I'm not covering this blue one too much, because this blue one's definitely a little smaller. I think like right here is going to be good. I'm just trying to get the stem to stick here also. All right, that looks good. Just need a little bit more glue on this. And hopefully it stays. I definitely need to go back and trim like the stems that are on the back of this, but still debating whether I want to do leaves on the back. I don't know yet. Let me cut off like a leaf and then I can kind of start to see. So on the other pair of ears that I put leaves behind it. So I'm trying to think if I want to do like leaves behind this one. I think the other one, it kind of makes sense because it's tropical. I don't know on this one if it makes as much sense. Oh, this flower's shifting over. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if this one, the leaves make as much sense. I'll maybe run it by my sister and see if she likes it as is or if she wants leaves. But I'm really liking it as is. Like, I'm really liking the vibe. And for being fake flowers, I don't feel like these look like too fake. So, not bad. All right, I'm going to go in with another blue flower over on the side that's a little bit more dry with the glue. I think I'm going to I'm going to put this one right over here. I feel like all these flowers are like angled for some reason. Like they're all facing different angles, but I don't know. That's okay, I guess. All right, put down some glue for this one. I have so many like hot glue gun strings all over the place here. But okay, why are these all trying to angle? Don't do that. I guess the flower next to it's pushing it. That's why. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty happy with this. I also feel like I like the look of like handmade ears more just because, I don't know, it just feels like a little bit more personal, a little more unique, since it's not something that everyone has. So I'm pretty happy with these. I might just do like one more white flower on the edge here, but I'm pretty happy with the way that these are coming out here. They look pretty cute. But hopefully my sister likes them because they're for her, so we'll see. But so far, like, pretty good. And I feel like I feel like the hardest part is like shaping the ears with like the floral wire. And if you do lights, wrapping the lights is the most time consuming part. But otherwise, it's really not that bad. Like, I feel like this is like a pretty quick craft to do. All right, let me see which flower I want here. Maybe this like smaller-ish one could go on this edge. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna put this one right here. Just gonna put some glue down. So this one I'm already kind of reaching the end, I feel like, of where I normally do. Like I normally just go to like where the ear wires end. So this might be it for this side, and then I'm going to put another white flower on this side, and that might be it for these ears. So not too bad. I did have to break the stream into 2 pieces because I was having lag issues trying to stream from my laptop, but honestly I feel like if you look at the time for the streams, like it's pretty quick. So I'm going to go in with, I think, one of these smaller white flowers, and that might be the last flower on this side. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, I think I just might do like one final flower on this side, and that might be it. So it goes quick, it happens quick. All right, just put a little bit more glue on the back of this here. Oh, so many glue strings everywhere. But yeah, I think this came out pretty cute, actually. I think it came out nice. I'm still like debating on the leaves. I don't know about like the leaves and if I like the addition of the leaves. I think it's kind of good as is. This other one, I think the leaves made sense because it was tropical. This one, I don't think the leaves make as much sense. I'm going to try to cut off some of these longer stems that I have on the back, even though I feel like I kind of broke my scissors during this video. But try to cut this here. Honestly, just might need like wire cutters, which I don't know if I have. I think I just need to like keep bending this maybe. Okay, maybe not. Okay, I definitely just see that there's like a wire here, which does not want to come with me. I have another pair of scissors, but I don't think these ones are as good. I don't really know how I'm gonna get this off. I might just have to like bend this back into the art project here. I mean, I guess I could just glue this back in to the back. All right, let me try to push this wire piece back in. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get some sort of wire cutters, but honestly, not mad at these. I think they look pretty cute. So, maybe like back this up a little bit here. So much stuff. So pretty cute. Pretty cute. Not mad at him. So I don't go all the way down with flowers. I just feel like that's too much, but I feel like this is like a good amount of flower. The ears are cute. So now I'm going to make the pair that I'm going to give away. Again, if you're interested in the giveaway, just send me a whisper, send me a private message. My ears are caught in this. I think I'm gonna make a combo with some of the flowers that I already had. I think I'm gonna use like the red flowers that I used on this one, and I'm gonna use the white flowers from this one. So I will be right back. Actually, let me make the ears first so those can dry. So let me show you kind of, the flowers are in the way. So I'm gonna do ear template here, just taking the floral wire here. They had this in black and gold at Michael's when I bought this, and I figured black would like make the most sense because they're like Minnie Mouse ears, but I kind of wish that I'd gotten the gold, but that's okay. All right, now to use my poor scissors that like really do not want to have any more to do with me. This ear spacing template is from the YouTube channel Dream It DIY. I like it. I feel like it gives really good spacing on the ears, especially because I don't think I'm the best at like eyeballing things, like particularly circles. So it's just like a nice guide. Okay, I'm making this one too big. I do try to leave like a little bit extra like out on the side, just so that I have something to easily glue this to. All right, perfect. This whole thing was actually only $5.99 at the store, and this is the 4th pair of ears that I've made, and I still have quite a bit left. So if you're gonna make multiple pairs of ears, I wouldn't say it's like a good deal, but it's not a bad deal. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze again. All right, I'm going to glue this onto this headband. I couldn't quite tell at the store if this is yellow or off-white. I feel like it's kind of off-white. So I'm going to glue the ears on to my template here. So I'm going to glue the feet part and then attach it. Oops, okay. It's okay. We're getting glue everywhere, but it can all be pulled off. So try to line up my ears with the template. Okay, this ear looks really big for some reason. I don't know why that is. That's okay. It'll just look extra cute, ideally. Sure to keep the ears on here. So just reinforcing it with glue on the top because it's going to be covered with flowers anyway, so no one's gonna see this. Okay, this one's really loose, so definitely need to re-glue this ear on. Perfect. That looks good. There's so many like glue strings everywhere. And then I'm gonna do this ear. I'm gonna glue the little feet part. Hopefully I made this ear like a little bit big also, so there's not just like one random big ear. All right, put this kind of on the template so I can see where it goes. And glue this down. And then just reinforce it with some more glue on top here. Because then as this dries, I can go get the other flowers. I had tried to stick them in like a little jar with other artificial flowers I had, but they just didn't really go. So that's why I decided to make like this extra pair to give away. All right. I'm gonna pull off some of the glue strings here, but then I feel like we're looking pretty good. One ear's definitely larger than the other, but that's okay. It's just kind of cute, I guess. Hopefully you think it's cute. All right, so I'm gonna go get the red flowers and I will be right back. I also need another glue sticks. I'm using a lot of hot glue. So just get that ready so that can heat up. So I'm going to go in with some of the red flowers that I used on these ears. Greetings. So I don't know why I stuck the ears that I just made like on top of the older ones. These ones I probably should have placed on top, but I am going to go in, I think with one of these. I don't really like these ones that are darker. Yeah, I hope they're gonna be cute. So I'm gonna go in, I think with one of these lighter, big flowers. And I think I'm gonna do what I did on the other ears where I created like a little line just so that the flowers had something to sit up on a little bit, just so that the flowers aren't buried as much in your hair. So I'm like running out of glue. So I'm trying to get the other hot glue stick to melt so that I can create this little lump here, just so that I feel like the flowers can sit up a little bit higher. But again, I'm going to be giving this pair away, so send me a DM if you're interested, and I will pick someone in the next couple of days to send this pair to. Again, this is definitely not professional work, you know, as you can see with glue strings everywhere, but I'm trying my best, and, you know, there'll be like free ears from me, and I'll like include like a little note if you want as well. So, plus even if you're just trying to make your own, then you can see like what to do and what not to do on these as well. So if you're interested, just send me a DM there. Oh no, yeah, it's hard with Amazon sometimes. I feel like they're really like forgiving though. Not like forgiving. I guess I feel like, so I've ordered things from Amazon when I first moved into an apartment, and the apartment's like, this person doesn't live here, and like tried to send my stuff back. And so I contacted Amazon. I'm like, I never got my stuff. And they like resent me all this stuff. And it was like toilet paper and like paper towels and just like random cleaning supplies. And so they like resent it all to me, like no questions asked. And then I like went like down to my like apartment office to pick them up, like pick up a different package, and like, oh, we have this stuff that's supposed to get sent out today for you because we didn't think you lived here. So I ended up with like double the paper towels and like toilet paper that I needed for the year. So that was a really positive experience for me. But like recently I feel like with Amazon it maybe hasn't been as positive. Like normally I feel like when I return items, like they'll refund me like right away my money. But like now I feel like I have to wait like several days or like a week to get my money back, which is a bummer. So I definitely I feel the struggle of like sometimes Amazon's like fantastic, sometimes they're not as fantastic, but hopefully you get like the flower backdrop you want. Those are super pretty. Like I've seen them in photos and I love that. They're just, oh, they're so beautiful. Yeah. Oh no. Ugh, that's such a bummer. Like that like affected your business too. Ugh. Well, hopefully you get like the flowers for your backdrop soon. I would definitely not recommend going to Michael's to get something like that because like this bunch of flowers was like $5, but this is certainly not enough to do a photo backdrop. So I have so many glue strings everywhere. So I think I'm going to go in. I'm going to do, I think because these flowers are so much bigger than the white, I'm going to put like the big red one in the center. I think that might be cute. Yeah, Floral's 50% off at Michael's, at least when I went in on Saturday. So see if there's like a, like this whole bunch of flowers was like, it's normally $10. I got it for $5, so it's really not too bad. And I feel like the flowers look pretty legit. There's definitely some flowers there that do not look as real. And those ones are definitely the cheaper ones. Like, I definitely almost bought some roses where I'm like, oh, the price is so good, but like, I need them to look a little bit more real. Just because I don't really like that fake flower look. And if I wanted the fake flower look, I would have, I guess, just bought the ones at the Dollar Tree. Because I looked there first. All right, my hot glue does not want to. I've ordered some stuff from Alibaba, and I feel like they're pretty legitimate. It does take a long time to get to you, but the stuff I ordered from Alibaba, like, it does show up. Sometimes it's not, like, the best quality, but, like, for the price, I guess no one's really expecting that, but they also have, like, a lot of, like, knockoff designer stuff on there also, which, like, I know, like, a lot of people are looking for. I'm not saying I condone it or I don't condone it, but it is available, like, on there. You just have to type in, like, the right keywords. It's, like, a really weird, like, search. Then, like, as soon as you find one thing, like, then the rest get, like, recommended for you. But yeah, really interesting website. Also, I don't know, commenter, if you are located near Los Angeles, but they do have like the garment district. I think they also have something potentially similar in New York. But when I lived in LA, I would go down to the garment district, and they have like all kinds of like live flowers and fabrics, and like a lot of, I feel like, boutiques like source their clothes like from like the LA garment district. I feel like so just have a lot of kind of like, I feel like it's like shopping like AliExpress, like Alibaba, like in person. So there might be something like that where you could find like cheap products like that. Okay, yeah, I have not tried looking for fake flowers there, but I do know they have, like, I've like done like rhinestone like fringe on a jackets, and it's definitely cheaper than on Amazon to just buy it straight from, like, I don't know if those people make it, but the people who were in the garment district, it was definitely cheaper than buying it on Amazon. But that's also like a really random, I feel like, really specific item. Like, there's only so many people that want like a rhinestone fringe jacket, so it's maybe just like not as popular. All right, my glue's having a really hard time heating up here, I see, but we're working through it. Oh, a black leather wall, interesting. I really don't know too much about photography. I did take a black and white film photography class when I was in high school, and I absolutely loved that. Just, I feel like the process of just like fully going through and like developing like photos, I loved. All right, come on, glue stick. Oh, it's not plugged in. Oh my gosh. I'm sitting here thinking, like, why is my glue stick not working? Because it's not plugged in. I'm like sitting here blaming like my new glue stick for my problems. All right, well, this will probably take a little minute to reheat back up, but now we are back in business with the glue gun. Working through it. Yeah, I imagine probably film is not like the best for the environment. Like, all the chemicals it takes to develop photos cannot be good. And probably, I'm sure, the process of like making like all the film canisters too. All right, I'm gonna go in with some of the white flowers that I have left over from the first set of ears that I made. I'm gonna try to add some of these in. Hopefully my glue gun is heated up a little bit. I'm trying to figure out where I want to place these where it's not going to overlap. This is such like a big flower. Well, I feel like that makes sense. All right. Glue gun, please be working here. All right, we're getting there. We're heating up slowly. I just need a little bit of glue. I just need this to stick. I'll probably end up going back and re-gluing some of these on when the glue is fully heated up here. We're getting there though. I can definitely tell that we are getting there. All right, I think that looks pretty decent. I think they could be like a little closer. I don't know. I don't want to push them too close. All right, well, the glue's kind of hardened here, so it's gonna go here. Yeah, the more that they stick, the better. All right, I think I'll go with like one of these white flowers. It's like a little bit bigger because this one is towards the top. So I think maybe, so I'm trying to place it like whether I want to place it like outside of the ear or like inside. I guess like this is outside and this is inside, but I'm just trying to place it so that it's not too close to the other flower, but also that it doesn't leave like a big gap. Okay, I think there's good. All right, let's see if my hot glue stick wants to work. We'll see if this works. This is definitely an older hot glue gun, but I really feel like the hot glue gun technology like has not advanced too far that I feel like I'm in the dark ages. This full-size hot glue gun is definitely better than using one of the mini glue guns. I will say that, at least for me. I just feel like using the small ones is so hard. But I get it, like if you're short on space or you don't want to make the full investment, the mini works just as good. All right, I like this. Yeah, I'm gonna try not to glue my hair. I kind of like this. I didn't realize that this was like kind of gold, like I don't know if you see it, but it's kind of gold like on the inside of this red flower. So that's pretty cute. I don't know why some of these are like kind of like blackish on the inside, but this is pretty cute. This is turning out good. All right. I'm gonna go in with another red flower, probably one of these smaller ones. Yeah, this is probably not like the most optimal lighting. I can try to like turn this and move myself over here a little bit, but yeah, this is certainly not optimal. I'm still trying to figure out like my exact setup. I had started this stream on my laptop and then there was just so much lag and I eventually ended up freezing. I don't know, my laptop's just not very good, I guess. But I was using, I feel like, a nicer camera, so I don't know. It'll only get better with time. All right, I think this is looking good. Yeah, I've definitely rewatched some of my streams and I'm like, the lighting is not very good, but it'll all get better. All right, now that my hot glue gun is warmed up, I'm gonna try to re-glue some of these flowers here that I glued with my like lukewarm glue here. Okay, this flower is completely migrated away from where I placed it. Fantastic. All right, please stay here. All right, I'm trying not to burn myself, but also try to keep this flower in place. Put the lighting above me. Interesting. I do have a small ring light. I tried it like earlier on my phone. I guess I should have brought that. Oh, I do have it with me. I could try that to brighten this up here. Let me also try not to blind myself. We'll see if maybe this makes things better. Probably not, but it's a placebo. I think now that you all know that I have this ring light, now you're gonna be like, wow, it's just so much better. But yeah, working on the setup still. This was not like originally where I had everything set up, so we're working on the setup. These are like really large flowers, actually, now that I'm looking at these on here. Like, I feel like I've already covered a lot of the headband. But that's not a bad thing. All right, I'm going to go in with another... I guess I'll go with a red flower over on this side because this white one is dry. Let me find one of these smaller ones that I like. Perfect. I'm glad I have someone that knows lighting because I obviously do not know lighting. All right, so let me see how I like the placement of this. I think that's not bad. I'm trying to get it so the smaller flowers are towards the outside here. That makes sense with the emote. All right, yeah, now my glue gun is definitely working. I can tell just based on how it's working. So hopefully this one doesn't move too much. Okay, it is moving. Right as I say don't move, it does move. All right, I'm just gonna hold this one here a little bit. All right, it's not bad. This one's actually pretty cute. I feel like this is kind of giving me like Christmas vibes almost. All right, just trying to get rid of some of the glue strings that are here. Yeah, it definitely helps to plug things in. Like my glue gun that was not plugged in, but now it is working beautifully. All right, I'm gonna try not to smush too much of the petals on this one, but I like where this is placed. Probably place this right here, right at the edge. I think that's good. Oh no, this flower is moving. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, please stay here. Goodness gracious. I'm gonna have to re-glue that one back in place. Okay, I need this flower to stay here. Just covering a little more glue. We'll fix things. So I'm gonna put some glue here so that I can put my other flower down on this side. This one I feel like actually this one went quite quick because the flowers are just so large. All right, just cover the back of these in some glue just so that they stay in place. These definitely do not look good. Like if someone were to see like the back of this, they're like, wow, this is like a lot of hot glue, but no one's gonna see the back. I've also thought about doing like flowers with like a little mini bow, but I don't know. I guess I didn't want to go to the fabric store after I went to the craft store, so they're just kind of all floral. I think I honestly might just need one more white flower, and then this one's pretty good. Like, because the flowers were so big on this, like, it kind of worked. I might do leaves on this. I'll have to get some leaves and see kind of what I think of adding. I think these are the leaves. Nope, these are not the leaves. I'll see maybe if I like the leaf look in the back. Maybe. I'll have to see. Let me put down my last white flower here. See what we're feeling. All right, let me think about where I want to place this one. I'm thinking maybe like right on the very edge here. I don't know if that's too close. I think that works. I think oh, okay. I'm gonna put this flower right on the edge here. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear about the issue you had. That is definitely not a good issue to be handling. I used to work in HR for many years, so I have had my fair share of handling like weird weird situations that people have had. But yeah, it's definitely always a bummer when they come up. Okay, let me just scoot this flower over a little bit before it's too late. But pretty happy with this. I think it came out pretty cute, especially with the really big flowers. I didn't know how this was gonna look, but I think it looks pretty good. I might want to do leaves on this one, just so that, okay, I'm pulling the glue from something that's not dry yet, so that's my problem. All right, I'm just gonna leave that for a sec. Just trying to clean up some of this glue that's on here. Now it's definitely all over me. Yeah, sometimes people are just really ridiculous. That's just, I don't know, that's how it goes. Yeah. All right, not bad. I think I might do leaves. Let's see how leaves look. I think this might be kind of cute. Plus, I think it'll kind of like spruce up some of the areas that are a little bit more plain. I think I like it. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do leaves. It's happening. All right. My poor hot glue gun's like, please, no more of this. I don't want to do any more crafts. All right. Plus, I think this will kind of add in like some of the space that's a little bit more empty as well. Thank you. I'm glad you think it'll look good. I feel like it's coming along pretty good so far. Pretty cute. So I'm just gonna add in a couple of leaves. I don't want to go too crazy with. I wouldn't say this is like a crazy number of leaves, but I feel like this is like a good number of leaves. So I'm probably just gonna do like a couple of leaves because the other one I was really trying to give it that tropical look, but. I'm gonna add in a couple of leaves here. Maybe like one over here. What did I do on this pair? Okay, they're kind of facing opposite of each other, so maybe we'll do one. Yeah, that's kind of cute, because then it kind of looks like the mini bow. All right, I like it. Vibes, we're gonna go with that. Hopefully this sticks. Let me try to stick this to the earpiece. But I kind of like it. Then it kind of looks like the mini bow here. I actually really like how that came out. So it looks like a little mini bow. All right, let me see if maybe there's some more little leaves that I want to add. I'm definitely destroying my poor little flowers that I had tried to put in a vase. I had tried to make these work. Where did I put flowers on this one? I think maybe just like on the ends I'll do some, I don't know, kind of like I'm up high as well. Gotta think about that. Maybe, let's see, maybe like on the end here. I think that's pretty decent. Plus it'll like fill in some space gaps that are here as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and glue this down. All right, hopefully this stays. Let me try to just wedge this into the glue here. And then this leaf, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna put it over here because then it can cover up a little bit of the space that's here. Oops, okay, it'll look like that. It'll look similar. let's glue this on down. I'm adding enough glue that this all sticks. All right, not bad. I'll just glue this stem to this, I guess. All right, it's looking good. It's not bad. I think it came out pretty cute. So once this all dries, it'll look nice. The ears do get a little misshapen because I haven't wrapped any fairy lights around the ears, which definitely like keeps them in place. Like the ears that I did wrap the fairy lights around, like these are like very much like secured into place, but I don't know. I kind of like this simplistic look here of these ones, but again, I'm doing a giveaway for these, so just send me like a DM, like a whisper, and I will pick someone to give these away to. I will ship them to you. But thank you for tuning in as I made my two cute little pairs of ears here. I think they came out really cute. I feel like we've got like the blue, kind of like unconventional, and a little bit more of kind of just the like basic traditional, like when you think of Disney, you think of like the red and white ears. So pretty happy with how they came out. I just need to reshape this ear as I'm looking at it. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I maybe should wrap some fairy lights around these so that they don't get as misshapen, but it's not too bad. But thank you guys for hanging out with me on a Sunday night. Really appreciate it. Hopefully you learned what to do or maybe what not to do if you're trying to make your own mini ears. But I think moral of the story is like they're quite simple to make on your own. And I feel like they look better than the ones that you can buy like at like the parks. And plus, like if you do want to save a little bit of money and not like purchase some from Etsy, because I know they can get really pricey on Etsy, you can definitely do it yourself, you know, and it just feels good to do things yourself sometimes too. But definitely, if you can, like support those Etsy creators out there that are making things like this. They're incredibly talented. But thank you all for tuning in with me. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one.